Michigan Stadium. We've reached a defining point in the season. Week 8 in a huge game here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Rutgers Scarlet Knights and the Michigan Wolverines. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
When you talk about iconic stadiums in college football, the Big House has to be at the top of your list. One of the most unique stadiums. It is nestled down in the ground. It is loud. It is fun. Ann Arbor has one of the finest stadiums in college sports. Guys?
Okay, Holly. And the Wolverines headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Scarlet Knights offense who will have the football first. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
It's a really good sign if you're on offense here. You're putting it on your offensive line on 3rd down. Critical down and distance, opening drive of the game. Let those guys fire off, get a hat on a hat. You can run the ball, pick up the first. You're around midfield. And all things looking pretty good here early for this offense.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Out wide left, it's Black. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Scarlet Knights really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Unloads to the wideout. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Gets his first one of the day away, and that matches his total from that victory last week. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. So Michigan's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And here are the guys who make it go. Just an outstanding offensive line.
And it's amazing every year, man. We do these games, and we've done them for so long, and year after year, you can just hang your hat. Like this group up front on the offensive line is going to be physical. It's going to be tough. It's going to start there. And, Palmer, it's no different in this contest.
They've done such a good job, I think, too, developing guys up front because they're not always getting 5-star talent, but this coaching staff, year in, year out, they're able to get the most out of these guys, get them in the weight room, get their weight up, work on the technique, the fundamentals, and they all work so well together. They're so well coached up front, and no different this year with this unit.
The Wolverines want to crank the tempo.
Well, that's a really nice job surveying the field and delivering an accurate throw. You know, when I think back to Michigan quarterbacks, I think of guys like Elvis Gerbach or Tom Brady, Jim Harbaugh, Brian Griese, guys that could have hurt you.
He's loose on the right. He's at the 20. All the way. Touchdown, Michigan. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game.
Speed kills this offense. They've got multiple guys that can burn you. You can see it doesn't take them long to light up the scoreboard.
And he tags on the extra point. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Scarlet Knights start this drive. The offense looks ready to go. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. Guys, let's talk just for a second about Rutgers. As most everyone knows by now, one of the top disruptors on defense in the country, 5-star defensive lineman, and they got him with a huge verbal commitment last week. What's that going to do for them?
I mean, the excitement level through the roof. Getting a guy like that you know is plug and play. I mean, big, strong, athletic, makes your defensive line formidable right away. The recruiting class, they just gained some serious momentum. First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Kept it on the ground. Now they'll throw. Catch in the middle. It's Black. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. And the Scarlet Knights go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Running inside. It's Young. At the 35, he's got room. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. See what they dial up on 1st and 10. Out of the gun to give to the back. Breaks into the open. Headed to the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Rutgers.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32. And the Wolverines can really attack on this 2nd and short. They send the tight end in motion. Wide receiver going in motion. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
I know one thing, the play didn't result in a good outcome, but I'm very impressed with the offensive line. Unbelievable job. Gave the quarterback plenty of time. Now let's see if they can adjust with the receivers running routes and maybe get somebody open.
Got the first down. There's some room. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. Trying to establish the run. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. From the gun, looking for a man. Caught. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Here comes 3rd and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. They'll try to get the first through the air. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. It's good. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down.
And this offense on 1st down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Fires to the middle. In traffic, it's Anthony. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, it's Young. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down. The Scarlet Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a 1st down.
And this is an offense that really relies on its running game on that 2nd down call, giving it to the back, letting him find a way to go get a first.
And the Scarlet Knights back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is the senior running back who's slow to get up. Holly will keep an eye on things on the sideline for us. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Grabbed behind the line, it's Black. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
Well, it's a really nice job of the offense mixing it up on this drive. We've seen some nice plays throwing it, and how about that one running it too? Great push up front.
Driving forward, it's Young. Maybe a crease. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. The Scarlet Knights trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
Second down to the air. They go to the wide receiver screen. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. A great catch and run for 6.
And it's a math equation. Nice job. He sees the numbers. I got numbers out wide. I got blockers that can go make a play. Get it to my playmaker. He does the rest. Gets in for 6.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Leaves it with the back. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
It'll be third and short from their own 33. Quarterback keeps it. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. Now the Scarlet Knights call timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution. And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Left side, it's Mitchell. Tackled at the 45 after the 5-yard play. It's enough for the first down. And the Scarlet Knights moving quickly to the line. Quick give. It's Mitchell. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Rutgers takes its second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They give it back to him. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Scarlet Knights kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
He'll be out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 24.
Well, you're seeing the balance this offense has and how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
Working that wide receiver screen. And good blocking in space out there to give them enough room to pick up the first down. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. Turning it on. Crosses midfield. 30. Past the 20. Touchdown, Wolverines. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
It's crazy in college football. There's just so many defining moments in games that you can pinpoint, and that's one right there. The offense has the lead. You're trying to add to that here at the end of the first half. In a 2-minute situation, quarterback being way too aggressive, and that's a mistake, David. Taking it pick 6 all the way to the house, that could really end up costing them.
And you talk about flipping a game really, really quickly. Look how bad it was looking. Now the defense gets right back in this football game, being ready for the 2-minute drill, making a play, going down and scoring, and taking all the momentum into halftime.
We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, welcome into the epicenter of the college football world, our Orlando EA Sports Studios, and a great Week 8. We begin our wraparound with Clemson, taking on the number 14 team, the Boston College Eagles.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter. It's a seam wide open. The 30. Pass attack. Touchdown, Michigan. He got a step and just dusted the field. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Rutgers offense onto the field. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. Pulls it in. It's Black.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. And the Scarlet Knights just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again. Get it to the running back. Try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get 2 bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
Serious arm strength on that third down pass, but it's incomplete. The Scarlet Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. Pulled it, finds his man on the left. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Here on 2nd and 9, sends 3 receivers to the right. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Zings it complete to the right. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still, just a very short gain. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab on the left. Turns it on in midfield. He's loose. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. The Wolverines have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. He'll take it himself. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Scarlet Knights start this drive. The offense looks ready to go. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something up.
And this this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Looking down the middle. Another incompletion on third down. And the Scarlet Knights will send out the punt unit. Makes a nice grab at the 25. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Wolverines offense heads out, ready to go on the attack. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just...
Makes the grab in their space. He's inside the 40. The 20. Just like that. A huge gain, and they've got it inside the 10. They'll mark it at the 8. Didn't take them long to get into the goal-to-go package. Here they are on first down. They'll try to get it in with the run. Still on his feet. Touchdown, Wolverines! And the punishment has been extended.
And you talk about wasting no time, that's what this offense just did. First play, explosive play. Second play, ready to rock and roll. Two-play drive. It's exactly what they drew up over there on the sidelines, Palmer.
And they did a great job of getting down to the goal line and getting set quick to go run that play, right? After the long play, the call came in, everybody got lined up. They were wasting no time. Defense completely on their heels. They don't know what just hit them.
And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Looking for running room. Oh, he's got some space. Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. The Scarlet Knights have it with a 1st and 10. They've been running it, but now the pass. It's complete on the right side. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Fresh setter downs going to the air. Working that left side now. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup, spotted at the 25-yard line. And the Scarlet Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Fresh set of downs going up top. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. They'll try to get it in with the run. And brought down, looks as if that's how we'll end the 3rd. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today rank, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Big guy smells it, and he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. And now they'll empty the backfield for the 2-point try. They'll go to the air. He gets in there for the 2. It's a 2-possession game now, and they've still got a shot.
Rutgers, 22.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Michigan offense heads out to get this drive started. So that last touchdown made it a 2-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And now on second down for this offense. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. There he goes! Across the 30, out to the 33, and gains 4 on the play.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a fourth down. And the Wolverines will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Catch is made at the 15. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. Let's see if this rally can continue. A touchdown followed by the stop, and now they've got the ball back. He's got the back in the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
And these are these moments, man, when you're trailing by a couple possessions, you've got to put it together. Your quarterback has to come through. I mean, it's not a surprise. It's going to be passes. He's got to be smart. He's got to be quick with his decision-making, and they kind of got to be up near the line of scrimmage and be in a little bit of a hurry.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Here's a little room there. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. On first down, here comes this offense. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Out of the backfield, he's open. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. The Scarlet Knights racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions, got to continue to get these first downs, move quick, don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
And he gets rid of it.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. They absolutely had to have that third down. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14.
It's such a hard time. You know the clock's ticking. You know you're down. You got to force the ball down the field. But guess what? So does the defense. They knew the vertical routes were coming. They broke on the football, and that does not look good for this ball game.
They'll run it. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up one.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Breaks into the open. He slides and gets the first down. What a weapon to have a guy who can move the chains for you by any means necessary. The Wolverines will have it 1st and 10. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. Now the Scarlet Knights call timeout. It's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. They'll need a bunch on second down. Give to the running back. Maybe some room here. Ball down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing that.
Defense will stop the clock. 2:04 remaining. They'll have the 2-minute timeout coming as well. looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he's brought down after a short gain. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. This is a big third down. If they can move the chains, they can just about salt this game away. Plows his way ahead. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The defense quickly calls a timeout, trying to save as much clock as possible. $1:57 left. And the quarterback's just going to take a knee. Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
Yeah, they didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you start to think about, what could I have done differently? What do I need to become more offensively? Defensively, what can I morph into to make those extra plays, Jesse? That might be the difference in the next game that I play.
Yeah, David, they just need a little